would like to go with welcoming the mayor of Kansas City, Missouri. He's a very dynamic person, Mr. Sly James. Could you please?
Hello, everybody. How are you? Good. Glad to hear it. I want to say welcome to Kansas City. That's first and foremost. We are always happy to see people in our hometown. I will tell you that when you spend enough time here, you become de facto members of the family. And like at family gatherings, at least at my house, I'll get you the first beer out of the refrigerator. After that, you have to get your butt up off the couch and get it yourself. Make yourselves at home. I want to thank you for inviting me to help you kick off 5 days of what I think will be a vibrant knowledge-sharing, discussion, collaborative effort, learning and making some inspirations for others to add to the body of information that's out there about smart and connected cities and some of the things that you're doing where you're from and certainly what we're doing here in Kansas City. I know it's taken at least about 2 years to put this conference together. That's a testament to all of the people who do the organizing and things of this nature. There's a lot more to it than you may think, and I want to thank them for making sure that they chose Kansas City. You could have gone anywhere in the world. You chose to come here, and I think that's probably a pretty good idea when you get right down to it. This program involves about 970 technical papers, 24 tutorials, 21 workshops, an industry program. And so I want to congratulate this year's Triple E Chair, UMKC's own Dr. Deep Mehdi. Thank you, Dr. Mehdi. Appreciate it. And thank you for making sure and for leading the way and making sure that this week became a reality. I really can't think of a better place to do something like this than in Kansas City to meet and discuss the accomplishments and the innovations subject to subjects including big data and our smart cities. We're pretty big on both of those issues. I think in some ways we have been cutting edge or bleeding edge in some of those areas over a period of time. Frankly, if I get invited to another Smart Cities conference, I probably will not even really want to prepare because I'll just take all the stuff from the last 20. Look, they're very popular right now, and with good reason. Because using data and using technology is really going to help do what we in cities need to do. We can no longer be positively guaranteed of help coming from the federal government or even our state governments, but we still are charged with delivering services to our citizens. And we're charged in doing it using the most efficient and practical ways there. The best way to reach those goals of efficiency and practicality and low cost and to make sure we're doing the right thing is to employ data, to analyze that data, to become predictive in using data, and to employ the technology that's necessary to deliver services in the most efficient way. It's really hard work to innovate, to find better ways to deliver services to our residents, but it allows us to focus on sustainable solutions to chronic problems. And that's what government should be about. At least that's what my government is about. Looking at chronic problems and finding sustainable solutions to those problems. We're focused on the problem. We're not focused on the people. We're not focused on the politics. We're focused on doing the right thing for our city to make it grow. Because one of the things that I know and that I hope that you realize is that none of us are here trying to make our cities the best today. What we're trying to do is to build a city for the next 50 years. What we do today will have an impact on that, but it is a continuous process. In addition to that, we also just want to make sure that we are a place where people want to be, where they want to raise their kids, where they want a vacation, where they want to visit, where they want to open a business, where they want to go to school. So those are the reasons why we are so heavily involved in using data, deploying data, making very transparent use of that data in a way that invites our citizens in, and also then to use it in such a way that it pushes us on the technology side to employ the data in a way that brings about efficiency and sustainable solutions to chronic problems. So other than that, I want to tell you that this is also a very great place to just kind of hang out. If you're interested in music, you'll find it here. If you're interested in food, you'll find it here. If you're interested in barbecue, you will have no trouble bumping into it here. There's so much barbecue in this place. I was at a Cook for Courage event last night where I was the judge judging barbecue ribs, and there was not a single of the ribs that was the same as the one before. It made the judging pretty hard, but it made the eating pretty darn easy. So while you're here, get out and enjoy the city. You're kind of close to a lot of stuff. Downtown, the Power and Light District, the plaza to the south. In the crossroads, you'll find all sorts of art and eateries and all sorts of things to do. Down on Grand Street, just a few blocks away, you'll find the Green Lady Lounge if you want to hear some good jazz cool at night. There's all sorts of places to do things. The one thing that I do ask you to do is to get out and explore things like the Nelson, which was rated by Yelp a year or so ago as the #1 museum in the country, or the World War I Museum, which was rated #3. And I also already talked about barbecue, so we don't have to have that discussion. And please, nobody ask me what my favorite barbecue is, because that's a politically charged question that could get me into a lot of trouble. So the last thing that I want to tell you or ask you to do is I would like for each and every one of you to spend all your money here. That's part one of the request. Part two of the request is that you then call home and ask for more. And part 2A is don't ask them to send it to you, ask them to bring it to you so that when they come here, they can spend all their money too, okay? You'll find some things to do here that'll keep your head straight and have fun, and that will also allow you to engage in the city and see how things can be affected by what you do on a day-to-day basis to, in fact, become part of our city home. So welcome to Kansas City. I hope and know that you will enjoy it. Get out and have a good time. Be safe. And thanks for choosing Kansas City for this conference. We enjoy having you here, and I believe that you'll enjoy being here as well. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mayor, for coming out.
You're doing something here?
You got something for us. I was very impressed that you knew there were 970 technical papers that will be presented.
So how did you get that drawn up that quickly then?
Yep, so I got it done. So just for your information, what it has is that this is a word cloud, we call it. It's based on the titles of the 970 papers.
Wow.
The word that came out coming bigger are showing up more on the papers.
Right.
And so I'm happy to give it to you as a memento from the
Fantastic.
conference.
This is really cool, and it's got the little sax there, the whole stick. That's great.
I knew what you are going to like it.
You
Mayor.
know how I am about music.
Thank you so much for coming out
Thank
here.
you very much, Doctor. Have a great day, folks.